Hi, my name is Angelo Seminara and I'm Davines Artistic Director. On my model here today, we're going to do a haircut. The length that we're going to choose is the kind of chin length, and also we're going to create a really beautiful fringe, and the color is going to be what makes this haircut really stand out afterwards and make it a little bit extraordinary. So the technique of coloring that we're going to be using is part of the Mother of Pearl collection. It's something that is really, really new and a very subtle way of mixing colors together. The colors that we're going to use for this new collection is part of a new color line, and it's called the Pure color. For this technique, we're going to use flamboyage mesh, which allowed us to really work really organized, see through the development of the color, see where all the shades are, and the two together, I think the flamboyage with a pure color, it's got an amazing chemistry, especially for an artist to work on.
I'm Eduardo Paludo and I'm color ambassador for Davines. On this look, we're going to create a very new color effect, and we're going to use two techniques. One is going to be to lighten the middle and ends of the areas, and then the second technique is to add a very strong and soft tones. To create this, we are going to use pure colors from a new color line. The idea of this technique is to combine natural tones to colorful and strong tones.
Natural base, level 5, bleaching formula, flamboyage mesh, 40 grams, a new color bleaching powder, plus 120 grams, a new color activator, 30 volume, mixing ratio 1:3, processing time 40 minutes, check visually. Sectioning, classic cross-sectioning. Take a 3 cm thick horizontal section approximately 2 cm above the occipital bone. Backcomb the section with 1 or 2 firm movements from ends towards the root area. Working up towards the crown, take same size sections and backcomb in the same method. Do the same on the opposite quarter in the back. The area under the occipital bone should not be backcombed. Continue the backcombing method through the sides, leaving out the hairline. Isolate the fringe in a triangular section and then continue the backcombing method throughout the top area. Finally, backcomb the triangular fringe section forward. Starting at the back quarter, place a flamboyage mesh under the first backcombed section and apply a new color bleach formula starting at the mid-lengths towards the ends, and then continue to apply towards the root area with inward movements, stopping when the bleach is about 5 centimeters away from the root area. Repeat this process with each section, working up towards the crown, then follow on with all the remaining backcomb sections until completed.
As you can see, we finish with the first step of lightening, so we achieve a very beautiful level of lifting. As you can see, we left the hair raw. It means that we didn't put any toner, because we're going to create a mother of pearl effect, but by using different tones. This time we're going to use tones like green, violet, pink, a little bit of yellow, and some rusty. Which rusty, it means I'm going to use some copper from musk.
Sectioning, classic cross-sectioning. isolate the fringe area with a triangular section. Starting in the fringe area, divide an approximately 1 to 2 cm thick horizontal section forward and place a flamboyage mesh underneath. Starting from the root area of the pre-bleached hair, paint 2 to 3 cm thick diffuse lines of alternating color formulas onto the section of the hair with the flamboyage mesh underneath. Place another flamboyage mesh on top to isolate the section when you have finished. Now make another section. Continue to apply the colors alternately and randomly, but differently from the previous section. Continue with this method until the fringe area is complete. Each section will contain about 5 to 7 diffused lines, with different colors depending upon the length of the hair. Now continue at the back quarter section where the pre-bleached sections begin. Repeat the method of application as before, working up towards the crown with each section until the back area is complete. Remember to alternate the choice of colors with every section and use flamboyage meshes to isolate. Now complete both of the side sections with the same method. Start at the bottom where the pre-bleached hair starts and work up towards the parting. You have now applied the color formulas in a beautiful blended way all through the pre-bleached hair. The choices of color are not traditionally mother of pearl, but the blend technique beautifully recreates the iridescence of mother of pearl and can be used with a myriad of different color choices, depending on your preference. Color's durability depends on hair texture. Processing time, 35 minutes. Color care, essential Nunu shampoo and Nunu pack, home care, Natural Tech nourishing shampoo and Natural Tech nourishing hair building pack.
And here we have our end result after we finish coloring. As we can see, the color looks great, but we're really going to see this after Andrew's haircut. I'm just going to show you how it looks at the moment before we dry. I hope you enjoyed it.
So on this look, as you can see already, we have the color that we've just done, and it's looking really beautiful. And we're going to cut probably about this length, so it's going to be quite a sharp line, but then we might also personalize it afterwards. And also we're going to cut the front quite heavy, like graduated, and we're going to take lots of weight out. We're going to make it look really light and just really beautiful. But the overall look, it should look quite a lot shorter.
Sectioning. Find the natural parting. Make a section from top of the head to behind the ear. Make a section from top of the head to the nape. Starting at the nape area, make a fine, slightly diagonal section from the center outwards. Comb it down very close to the nape and cut blunt and straight approximately 2 to 3 centimeters below the hairline. Do the same on the opposite side. Continue taking fine, slightly diagonal sections and blunt cut following the guideline. When you reach the section above the occipital bone, let the hair fall naturally, and using just the comb to help control the section, cut the hair following the guideline. Using the comb in this way will minimize the amount of tension created on the hair. Continue to the side. Take slightly diagonal sections and let hair fall naturally. And again, only with the comb, cut the hair straight, following the guideline from the back. Do the same on the opposite side, ensuring that the length is equal on both sides. Continue to cut sections on both sides all the way to the parting. You have now created a bob line. Now create a heavy graduation to frame the face. Standing from the front, take a horizontal section forward, keep the elevation of the section low, and cut hair blunt straight to a length on level with the tip of the nose. Make the next horizontal section. This time, elevate the section slightly higher, follow the guideline underneath, and cut blunt. Take another horizontal section and elevate this section even higher than the previous section, and cut following the guideline. Continue this method with each section, elevating each section slightly higher than the previous one. When the horizontal sections begin to extend to the sides, start to curve your fingers down, always keeping them parallel to the section and still combing forward. It is important to keep the sections clean at all times and maintain an even tension. Continue making the sections back until you have arrived to behind the ear. On the crown, take a vertical section back and elevate the section to 90 degrees outwards and cut off the corner to reduce some of the weight within the haircut. Then continue by making pivotal sections around the crown, repeating until the sections are in line with the top of the ear. Blow dry the hair naturally using a Denman brush. If necessary, use a round brush on the ends.
So as you can see, this look is really suiting the face, the neck, the overall look really suits the girl. And also, it really marries and combines really well, which is what I was trying to achieve, is to have a combination of color and a classic shape and a really strong shape together to really complement the feel of the Mother of Pearl collection. Now, what we're going to do is we're simply going to start drying with a wrap dry with a brush in a very natural way, and then we're going to finish off with some products. Now, I'm going to just simply wrap dry the hair with the Denman brush, and I'm going to do it in the most natural way. My idea here is to just have a client that does the hair at home, and it doesn't need much done. So really natural, really simple. But I would like just to show you today a little bit of the color when it's completely dried. So I'm going to go a little bit extra with it, and we're going to finish with some styling products. So I'm very satisfied with the final result. As you can see, the hair is really beautiful, clean, and the cut and the color works really well together. It really gives you that beautiful Mother of Pearl feel. But to finish off, we're going to add a little bit of shine by using Davines More Inside Shimmering Mist. So when you spray the product, you just hold your hands like that, and you just gently spray into the hair like that. The same on the other side, and you can tell your clientele to spray from distance like this, and the same in the back. So this will land and it will make the hair really shine. Now you can make this much more smooth and flat, but I like just the way it's moving because it looks soft and real. It doesn't look fake. So because it's very, very light and it's not really oily, you can actually use a little bit more than what you normally would on other products. And this is what I like with this one, because it's very, very light. So we're going to finish off the hair with a little bit of more inside hairspray, which is medium hold, which is really long lasting. And again, with this product, because it's very, very light base, you can just add gently little spritz as you wish, you know, still from distance. So I really hope you like it, and this is the final look.